Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Render. Wanted to do a bit of a daily update. We've had a bit of resistance, which is not the weirdest thing in the world. I mean, Render has practically only been up since last week Wednesday. So yeah, to get a bit of a resistance here, we are obviously on Monday we already got a bit of resistance, and then the last 24 hours a little bit more. But Render, over the course of yesterday, it held up very, very well. So personally, I'm still super bullish on Render. I'm not sure if we can find a Render against Bitcoin chart. Yes, we can. But there you can also see Render against Bitcoin has been massively stronger, and has been massively strong. And even if that drops down by quite a bit, it's still on an uptrend. So I'm still bullish on Render. I've said this before, but right now I'm quite convinced about the AI narrative with the Nvidia earnings, with all the ChatGPT and OpenAI developments, I should say. It's just that on the short term. So I think Render will do great, but on the short term we are losing some momentum here, which is partially also caused by Bitcoin that's being a little bit more bearish here. But that's not the end of the world, all right? I still think that Bitcoin is most likely to find some support down here, and if that finds support, I think the AI narrative will still be one of the best performers. But you can also see it right here. I mean, we've had some big sell-offs for Render, all right? So I do kind of want to say, you know, be careful, because Render looks bullish. And a lot of you were surprised that I was bullish on Render, but I mean, those of you who know me and know how often I covered Render, I've always said that this is one of my favorite AI projects. And I've even given you my long-term predictions surrounding Render, which is that I still think it can 10x, even at a $3.9 billion market cap. So yeah, I mean, in general, I'm very bullish about Render, but I'm also realistic. And if you look at it right now, Bitcoin doesn't look that strong. It's not gaining much support. The whole market is still correlated to Bitcoin. Render also got a bit of a bearish technical confirmation by dropping down below the 0.236 fib. So on the short term, as long as Bitcoin stays down here, I mean, if Bitcoin starts to rally, Render will follow. It's been one of the strongest cryptos against Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin will get bullish, then we will rally as well. But right now, it looks most likely that with the momentum that's dropping down, we're getting some heavy spot sell-offs and some sort of bearish confirmation. Looks most likely we're going to drop down into the 382 fib at 9.6, into this major support level right here at 9.25. And as long as we hold that, technically we are still bullish. All right, so that's what I expect. I don't expect us to get a major bearish breakout below this area right here. But it is a possibility if Bitcoin really starts to fall again. If Bitcoin turns bearish, the whole market stays bearish. And Render will be less bearish because of the fundamentals, but it will still be bearish. All right, so that's what I expect for the short term. The main thing I think you need to watch, and the main thing I'll be watching, is that open interest. All right, because that's dropping down quite drastically right now. That's an indication that we are losing momentum. In the end, what could happen is that we will just drop back down towards 9.4 and 9.2, and that we're going to consolidate up here, which I still think is bullish. But that's not, I mean, then we have lost the bullish momentum like we have seen it in the last couple of days. So the main thing to watch is that open interest. If the open interest starts to get into an uptrend again and starts to be bullish, well, then that's great. And then we can get a big rally again, break above 9.6 and rally back up to like 11.6 and 11.8. But like I said, that's the main thing to watch. But for now, I think this is most likely. Short-term bearish momentum, support at the bottom of this major support level around $9 and $9.3. And from there, we will see again. I'll keep you updated. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.